Most of you know what I'm about to say is the absolute truth, and it is this: that your narc is perfectly happy and content with a relationship that is completely artificial. It doesn't bother the narcissist at all to have a phony, fake, fraudulent relationship. They're perfectly happy with it. And you probably know this: the narc is perfectly happy having his ass kissed, even if it's insincere. He will pay you to kiss his ass. I'm seeing this dynamic in my own family concerning like it always does with these people, an inheritance in which the narc patriarch is holding an inheritance, a rather sizable one, over the heads of my wife's siblings, promising them a nice little windfall if they'll continue in the relationship with him and continue kissing his white ass. I got news for you, and well, you know this already, but news for you, Mr. Narc. That's devilish. People who attempt to buy your love and buy your praise and buy a relationship with you, their father is the devil. That's characteristic of Satan. Let me share a scripture with you to illustrate what I mean. This is from Matthew chapter 4, verses 8 to 10. The devil taketh Jesus up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith to him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt only fall down and worship me. And Jesus said to him, Get out of my face. You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. Doesn't that clue you into the essence of the devil? He'll accept your worship even if it's fake. He doesn't care if you mean it or not. Just worship me. Give me supply. I'll pay you for it. Sorry. This is the nature of God. And it's found in John chapter 4, verse 23 and 24. Quoting Jesus, the hour cometh and now is when true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. The Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit. They that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. And I think this is what drives us so-called empaths insane. Those of us who are connected to our conscience and our inner being. Those of us who still have the the flickering flame of truth residing in our spirits. We want our relationships to be real. We want our relationships to transcend just the superficial and involve something spiritual. We want relationships and fellowship with other people to be based on truth. If you really don't want to know me, or get to know me, or have a relationship with me, fine, go on your way. But we hate phoniness. Men and women of conscience, men and women who have the nature of God residing in them, despise fraudulent, phony relationships. And I think this is what differentiates us from the narc. They don't care. They'll promise you an inheritance. They'll buy you a new car. They'll help you pay your rent. They'll bail you out of a financial crisis. Not so much because they care for you, but they're attempting to buy your loyalty and buy your love, if you want to call it that. Buy your worship. Purchase your supply. You see, it's all about image and pretense with the narc, the malignant narc, especially the covert malignant narc. It's all about the pretense. It's all about the image. The image of someone bowing before him and worshiping him is just as valuable to him as someone doing it sincerely. In fact, he's probably liable to despise the one who worships him or her sincerely, thinking they're an idiot. They're of the devil. Those who attempt to purchase your love and purchase a relationship with you and buy you off for some supply, they get their nature and they get their character from Satan himself.